Hey guys, welcome back to the Thrifty Christian YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons, eBay selling versus Mercari selling, right after this bumper. Stay with me.
The Thrifty Christian.
Okay guys, welcome back. All right, let's get to it. I want to just make this video because I have noticed my sales in Mercari versus eBay. I've seen there's some differences there, some significant differences. And so I started thinking, like, would my subscribers enjoy a video talking about the pros and the cons? Because I know the pros and I know the cons. So if you're a new seller, this information is really going to help you out, and it's going to save you some money in the long run. So I don't want to waste anybody's time. I just want to get right into this video and give you all the good information that I can give you and try to help you make a decision if you're going to get in the reselling business, where you want to start and where you're going to maximize your profits right from the get-go. So let's get right into this. The first thing I want to talk about Mercari. All right, I want to talk about something that their policy requires, and that's to verify actually your identity. What they're going to do is somewhere down the road, after you've opened an account with them, they're going to send you this notice or this notification where they want to actually verify you. Now, they're going to suspend your account until that verification is complete. So in other words, after you start making some sales, they're going to go right in and want to identify you. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to ask for a scan of your driver license. So whenever you do this, whenever you open your account, whenever you first open your account, what I want you to do is make sure that your mailing address or your address is the same as it is on your identification. Because if it's not, then they're going to deny it, and they're going to ask you for some other details. They're going to ask you, why does your address not match your identification? And the reason why they do this verification is because there's a lot of fraudulent use out there. There's a lot of money laundering going on. There's ways of laundering money through these sites, okay? And basically what they don't want you to do is they don't want you to purchase from yourself, because that's one of the ways that people launder money, by purchasing items from themselves and then showing a record of sales. So, okay. So that's going to be expected of you, okay? As we're eBay, they just verify your identity through PayPal, okay? A social security number or something like that. So it's kind of complicated. It's not complicated. It's just a pain in the butt whenever they shut down your account. Then you've got people asking you questions about items and you can't answer them because your account's locked. So anyway, expect that. All right. The next thing I want to get into is paid subscriptions. Of course, we all know that when you start out selling on eBay, they're going to ask you what store subscription you want. You can get the free listings, but if you're a serious seller, you're going to want to eventually get a subscription, okay? And the subscription that I use currently on 4 of the stores that I have had, and I've ended one of them, is $60 a month. That's a year contract. That's 1,000 listings, buy it now, or however you want to call it, buy it now listings, and then you have 500 auction style listings. So 1,500 total per month for $60. Now, the question is it worth it when Mercari charges a big goose egg? They don't charge you anything. They actually give you, from my record right now, I just counted this morning, I have over 2,000 listings. I have 2,031 listings, active listings on Mercari. I have not paid the first dime in subscription fees, okay? Not the first dime. Now, you can see rather quickly, if you wanted to get into reselling, that would be your way to go. 0 subscription, because you don't want a bunch of overhead. You don't want to have to try to get 1,000 listings into an eBay store to maximize or offset the cost of the store subscription. So in my opinion on that one, I'm going to give that one to Mercari, because nobody wants to pay subscription fees, and that's the way the future's heading. So if eBay doesn't change, they're going to fall to the wayside. Poshmark also, no subscription fees. Just list as many as you can. I think on Poshmark I have 4,000, right about 4,000 items listed on Poshmark right now. Okay, the next one, the payment fee. Okay, whenever you make a transaction on eBay, they of course charge their fees, but the PayPal charges 2.9% plus a 30-cent transaction fee. So every transaction that you do is going to cost you on on eBay. Now, as Mercari, they net that. They do it. They don't charge you anything. So again, that one's going to Mercari, man, because I don't want to pay any more than I have to. It's all about money. Stay with me on these videos, man, because I'm just here to show you how to save money and to make it. The next one, shipping. Okay, eBay offers free shipping, and so does Mercari. So on that, it's kind of like it weighs itself out. Because that's really important that you offer free shipping, because that's going to make the sale in the end. That's really what we want. And here's the thing that I like about Mercari as far as offering free shipping. You can still get those eBay discounts. You can get that shipping at a wholesale cost just by going through Pirate Ship, opening an account there, throw a credit card number in there, and purchase all your shipping labels at wholesale cost, which is what eBay charges you. If you're a top-rated seller, eBay charges you more if you're not a top-rated seller. So know that. Let's go on to payments. I'm just looking down here at some notes, okay, in case you guys wonder why I'm looking down. The payment processing, as far as receiving your funds. Now, we know that eBay is immediate, pretty much, until you get out of PayPal jail. But once you're out of that, then you can get your funds immediately, and that's a good thing with eBay, because you need your money to reinvest and to kind of keep the wheels turning. As where Poshmark, you're going to wait probably 7 to 10 days, depending on how it's shipped, who it's shipped with. Mercari offers you the ability to ship through FedEx and the USPS. Now they've just recently added in UPS. So I'm not going to mess with UPS. I don't like messing with FedEx because it takes too long. And if it takes too long, then it takes too long for me to get a rating back from the buyer and then getting my funds released. Now, I will tell you this. On the rating, let me see if I should go straight to the rating. Yeah, let me go to the rating on this. We'll talk about the feedback, because that's how you receive your funds on Mercari. They have to rate you. They have 3 days to rate you after the item has been marked delivered. And if they don't rate you, then it'll just release your funds automatically, and you'll get your funds in 3 days, right? So after it's delivered. So on the other hand, feedback on eBay is optional. And like I said, you get your money automatically once you're out of PayPal jail with eBay. So returns, let's talk about that real quick. Returns, you have the buyer has about 5 to 6 days, I believe it is, right in there to return the item, to actually get the item in the mail, have it marked as what is it called? En route, okay? That's on eBay. So 5 to 6 days they have to mark it as en route, uploaded tracking, all that good stuff. As we're on Mercari, they have 3 days to get that thing in the mail. If it's not in 3 days, then you request to get it removed, and they will do it immediately. As soon as you mark it as, hey, it's not been shipped, boom, they'll cancel their return process, and it's over with at that point, no matter what. So that's kind of a bonus. I like that, because it keeps the customer from playing games and just prolonging the process of getting your item back and then being able to, get this whole thing going. Custom label SKU. This is something that benefits you whenever you have, let's just say like me, a lot of clothing items, and you have to know the location of these items. Mercari doesn't have a place where you can insert that custom label SKU, but I've made sure I've kind of put in a redundancy, program or whatever you want to call it, and I just put the location in the title, just like I do in eBay. I put the location in the title on eBay when I create the listing there, and then I just copy the title from eBay and then list it into Mercari. So at least I know where the location is on an item. But one of the perks of eBay is that you have that custom label SKU area where you can actually put in the cost of the item and its location. Now the offers, both platforms allow you to accept best offers, but one of the things of, I guess eBay is in the process of doing this now. They're kind of copycatting. They're doing a copycat of Poshmark, where you can go in and actually offer the people who like your item, you can offer them a lower price to encourage them to buy. Mercari does this as well, but I like there's even more. And the reason why is because it keeps track of everybody every day. It keeps track. It gives you an idea of everybody that's liked the item. And then you have the option to go in and then do a promote and promote that item, lower the price, and it will go straight to the liker, the person who has checked that they've liked the item. Now, what I like to do is I like to get an accumulative number of likers on an item before I send out an offer. So I don't want to just throw and lower my price right from the beginning. I like to let it gather a bunch of likers, and then I shoot out a price, an offer, to promote it. Now, there's two types of promotions on Mercari. The first one is you can promote straight to the people who liked, or you can promote to everybody. Basically, it means just lowering your price, and it will show that price to everybody, and then it'll also show it to the likers. But there's two ways to do it. So if you promote just to the people who liked, you're only allowed like every 3 days you can go in and do that over again. So they kind of limit that, but it's still good in that you can target the people that you're trying to get to buy the item. So it's not like you're lowering the price all the way around for everybody to see. You're keeping the price up there where it's at in hopes that someone will just come in and buy the item if they really like it. And you're also going to the people who are indecisive. A lot of times the price will make someone decide. So I like the fact that you can go in and lower your price and specifically target those people who liked it, and then leave it high for the ones who haven't even seen it yet. The next thing, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's about it. Wow, that was pretty fast. So like I said, I wanted to keep this video nice and short. So the conclusion on this, what is the conclusion? With what I've just told you, you tell me, do you want to pay a monthly subscription? Right? I'm going to get 2,000 listings for free. And do you want to deal with longer return times? Do you want to be able to promote your items directly? And with eBay, all you can really do is, as of now, until they change it, like I said, just, or accept best offer. So to me, in conclusion, I would say that according to my sales and the activity that I've seen on Mercari, Mercari is the choice for me right now. So I'm going to put more effort into Mercari. I'm going to put more attention to Mercari because it's paying the bills. It is actually bringing in more revenue in 1 month than eBay has, and that's sad. But here's my theory on this. And if you disagree, then by all means tell me, because I love a good debate, and I also believe that two minds are better than one. So if I can learn something from somebody else, then I want to do that. But here's my theory on this. My theory is that eBay has been around for such a long time. It's branded so heavily that there's so many users going to it that it offers too much. It offers way too much as far as competition goes. And I believe that's one of the factors that is allowing me to make better sales and better profit margins. Better profit margins. Because, like I said, the payment for eBay, if you're a top rated seller, is 9 point something percent. That's like the lowest you can go as far as your fees go. as where Mercari is just charging you a flat 10%, and that's it. Easy to calculate. You know exactly what your profit margin is, and you know the competition on eBay is so thick that it's just hard. You've got repetitive items, you know, over and over and over again. There's so much for people to scroll through that if there's 3,000 listings of one type of shirt per se, then no one's going to make it to the bottom if that's where your item's located. So I believe that's one of the problems, is that it's just so overwhelmingly convoluted that a lot of items just don't get seen. As we're on a younger marketplace, a lot of those items are coming right to the top of the search, and there's like very few, it's very limited. So in all, what I would suggest is that if someone mentions to you a selling platform and asks you, hey, have you ever heard of such and such selling platform? And if you say no, then you better do your homework. Then you need to get involved and you need to find out about this new platform, because the new platforms are where the future is as far as keeping steady sales going. So if you agree with that, let me know. If you don't, let me know as well. If you like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. But at least conversate with me and tell me exactly what you guys think about it. I really appreciate it, guys. I will see you on the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace and God bless. Thrifty Christian. I'm out.